Blessings and peace to you, Winds. Transforming pain into power. When you feel it, really, pain is very powerful. That's why it takes you over. It can't be denied. It's whether it's physical, emotional, or mental. Pain is power. But of course, it's the negative form of power. It's the power that, in a way, you almost say, well, you know, I don't need the power. I'd rather not have the power and not have the pain. But of course, pretty soon, in your natural self, you come back to the fact that you just are powerful. And what has to happen is that the pain is transformed from its negative mode into its positive mode. And that's easier said than done when you're in agony and you're in a state and all you really want to do is change it at any cost. You can't really, in a sense, wait for the process it takes. But you see, pain is very, very relevant to your being at any time. In fact, it's vital. Exactly because I said to you, it is your power. Except that if you have not accepted your power and if you are not fully dwelling in your power, what happens is your body feels pain. Because you're separated from yourself and you're not really being yourself. And in a sense, there's a usurper there. A part of you that shouldn't be in the driving seat that's making you more afraid and more paranoid and more traumatized. That driver shouldn't be there, driving. Who needs to be there is your higher self in order to help you see how you can change your being on the inside, because this pathway is an inner pathway. And when I say driver, yes, I do mean that you have to guide yourself to connect to the pain. And this is really the first challenge, because unless you're connected to your pain, you can't change it. It has to, in that sense, be in your hands. It has to belong to you. You have to say, yes, this is my pain. Yes, this is my imbalance. And once you've done that, and kind of ask the ego to step back and, stop trying to take over, stop trying to fix things, stop trying to prove that you can do this easily, but rather surrender to, well, I don't know what it's going to take, but I'm surrendered. I'm willing to change. I'm willing to bring the light to shine, and I'm willing to say yes to healing my pain. But that first step is definitely to see the pain and to own it as being caused by you. And that is one of the hardest things of all. What does that really mean? And we want to transform pain into power. It sounds wonderful, doesn't it? But that sounds difficult. I've got to own that the pain I feel, I caused. Really? And this is the hardest thing to begin with until you realize what that really means. It means that your soul chooses these experiences for your soul's evolution to emancipate you from the pain. And when you come back and you realize that, you start to remember. Remember who you are. Remember your divinity. Remember your beauty. Remember that you are loved. See, pain, what is it? Is that it's where you haven't been loved. Where the love just didn't get through, and there can be many reasons, but it just didn't get through. Pain is where you feel separate from the one who keeps you safe when you are a child. And ultimately that is translated into you as almost you could say, many of you within are working within. Some are evolving, some are bringing wisdom, some are expanding, some are contracting. There's so much going on with you all the time, especially when you have a cosmic focus. an overriding global focus. And you really want the best for all your brothers and sisters, where you care deeply about everything in life, the planets, all of the beauty of nature, all of the creatures, and all of the people, and of the earth herself. That is really how you come to the place of spiritual expansion that then brings in your higher self to transform that pain through positive affirmation, through deep self-realization into the power that is the full presence of your soul here on earth. And there are many, many practices that I offer you, beloved, because it does take practice. It takes contemplation, meditation. There is a mental, really strong element to it. Once you have understood, and you have in that sense given the command, which is a huge function, a true function of your mind and connection with your spirit, when you give that command, that you are literally dissolving all the pain, dissolving all the fear, that you are walking free from all of this oppression, you will experience it happening. And if you experience it diminishing at any point, you simply go back and you increase the charge, the power coming from the source. If you can understand that, then you really can transform pain into power. Blessings and peace.
Hi, lovely sisters and brothers. I'm so glad to be able to share with you the love and the luminosity of my beautiful spirit guide, Ascended Master Chung Fu, and his passion to help you understand some really quite esoteric, deep spiritual things about yourself, about life, about the universe. I just wanted to make sure you know that I am running a webinar on Saturday, February the 10th at 7 p.m, where I'll talk more about the soul path, Ascended Master Chung Fu's heart path to enlightenment.